So let's talk about our rookies. Let's talk about this Kinlaw and my boy Brandon Aiyuk. He went to Sierra College out here in Sacramento, so I was proud to see him do something to go to Arizona State. So what do you feel about them, and how do you think our scheme is going to look? We got the Jet, we got George Kittles, we got Debo when he's healthy. I love KB. Like, I think he may be my favorite. Him and Fred Warner, my favorite 49ers. If you kind of look at what we have with our pieces, and I believe Jalen Hurd is a guy who's going to be a grown man this year. People are going to be like, who is this guy? But what do you think what do you think our outlook's going to look? How do you think we're going to look offensively with what we have right now?
I'll have a better sense when I watch training camp, because that'll be determined pretty quickly. Who gets open, who's consistent. I don't know if that's going to be Brandon Aiyuk or Jalen Hurd. Really, right now, the only wide receiver they can count on in August through training camp is Kendrick Bourne. So while Debo's out and Emmanuel Sanders is gone, the offense is going to look a little different.
Taylor's good.
What's that?
Little Taylor's good. Trent Taylor's pretty good.
Absolutely. Good slot receiver. It seems to me that, look, the Niners beat everyone with their running game last year. No one had an answer for Raheem Mostert. He's still on the team. Every defense that comes against the Niners is going to have a plan to stop the running game. Have to. So if the Niners are evolving to version 2.0 or whatever, the next evolution of their offense, they need to find a way to take advantage of over-aggressive run defenses. And that to me means more of an effort of throwing down the field. Last year was all about yards after the catch, and that's a big part of the Niners offense. But if your whole offense is runs and short throws, eventually defenses will just smother it. And I think they know that that's what's coming, and they're going to dare Jimmy to air it out. Like, if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to make some difficult throws down the field. So that's where a guy like Travis Benjamin comes in. No one's talking about Travis Benjamin, but he's a veteran who's played for Kyle Shanahan before, made a lot of money in the NFL, and he's the only one who can kind of replicate that skill set that Marquise Goodwin. He's a better player than Marquise Goodwin. So I think he's going to have a role in the offense. And then what I'm curious to see with Brandon Aiyuk, it's probably going to take him a couple of months to get a real strong grasp of everything he's hearing on offense, but he can make an impact on special teams. That's how Dante Pettis was supposed to make his impact, as a special punt returner. And then when he finally got to the NFL, it looked like he was afraid of contact. Didn't it look that way?
Yes. We need to deal him to the Jets.
Who wants him?
Get him to the Jets. Him, Solomon Thomas, Jakarsi Tard. Let's go ahead and give him a first.
Here's my prediction for Pettis.
And get them guys out of here.
You know how training camp hype works, right?
Yeah.
You start to hear, oh my God, someone's having the best camp of his life. He's in the best shape of his life. And it may or may not be true. It's probably just local propaganda. And then a week later, dude's traded. It's like, oh, someone was pumping up guys' value because he had a catch in practice. I think that's probably what they're hoping is going to happen, because I don't see how he makes the team. I don't think he's one of the top 7 dudes on their depth chart at wide receiver.
I'm thinking who they're gonna have to cut Richie James. I think they're gonna have to cut Richie, but like who? So it'll be Brett.
Richie and Dante.
Huh?
Richie and Dante, I think, are out unless more people get hurt. Because let's go through it: Debo, Kendrick, Brandon Aiyuk, Trent Taylor, Jalen Hurd. That's 5. Okay, and then we got Travis Benjamin and Jawan Jennings. That's 7.
You gotta keep Jennings. I think he's a big guy. Little baby.
Draft him to cut him.
Yeah, Ricky, you're gonna bring him.
Keep him, but I think Pettis got to go. I think they should try to deal with him before that time.
They will. I'm telling you, you're gonna hear that he had a great practice or like 3 great practices in a row, and then he's gonna get traded. That's my prediction.
I'm with it.